Exciting time of year for Kentucky volleyball and the whole country. You can see the excitement on everybody's faces when you see the TV cameras pop up on their teams, and for us, it's no different. It's I guess what I would consider our third season. Pre-conference and then conference and postseason, and a lot of respect for Wofford. They're here a couple years ago, and they play a great style of volleyball, and so it'll be a fun night on Thursday.
Was the draw kind of what you were expecting to see, or is there any surprises that you saw on your side of the bracket?
To be honest with you, I do not follow this stuff that closely. As a coach, I kind of just keep my mind on what we're doing. I had a good idea that who the top 4 seeds were going to be, and figured Pittsburgh would be one of those, but I thought they might give it to one of the West Coast teams like Arizona State or Stanford. But outside of that, I really spend no energy on who we're playing or who potentially we could play.
It didn't feel good not seeing you have to play Louisville unless you all be in the championship.
I mean, someone asked me that, who would you want to see, down the road? And, every team, when you get to this point, is capable. So Wofford is our first opponent. If we're lucky enough to advance on that, then you got to play, UCLA, Georgia Tech, who've proven themselves to beat teams. And then when you get, the chance to play in the regional, it becomes, everybody's really good. So.
Does the opportunity to open this tournament at home, that's got to give you some sort of excitement?
Absolutely, and I'm excited for our fans because we really didn't play that many home matches overall in the season. We played a ton of matches away from home and pre-conference, and so for us to be able to get the chance to play on our home court, home fans, sleep in our own beds, all of that stuff is exciting, and I think the momentum and the wave of support for us is growing, and we want to keep that going.
How do you guys talk about it?
Did you learn anything about this team and what they were able to accomplish down in Savannah?
The guts, the grit, you talk about as a coach, you want to have those things. Resiliency seems to be a word that's used quite a bit, but I don't know how you don't use that when you come back from 2-0 and even, fighting it out against Tennessee. Those are 2 really good teams. And so the ability to play good for long periods of time over 3 days is really important because we have to train well and we have to perform well starting Thursday.
You played a typical schedule, non-conference through Savannah. How do you feel like your team is prepared for anything it runs into?
I don't think there's much we haven't seen. We've been down 2-0, we've been up 2-0, we've lost the first set, we've won 5 setters, we've lost 5 setters, we've played really, really fast teams, we've played high and slow teams. So I don't think there's a whole lot we'll be surprised by, but to be honest with you, I have not watched Wofford much this year, and I have not watched potential second round teams much this year. But I know our league is really good, and I know our league has a variety of different ways to play the game.
When coaches got together and finally agreed to bring the tournament back, kind of following up to Caroline's question, one of the specifics was helping to prep your teams for the NCAA tournament.
Yeah.
So you feel like that's going to be helpful?
Well, it's survival. You're fighting to survive the next point, the next set, and the next match, and all the teams in Savannah felt that. And again, I just want to reiterate the appreciation from our program to Mr. Sankey, Misty Brown, Tiffany Daniels, put that event on, investing in our sport. The details they had in that event were awesome, and can't thank them enough for that.
You said resiliency. We've said that a lot this year with this team. You heard them on the broadcast say this is the most worst week for
Oh yeah.
that to happen, ever. The word resiliency with this team. Do you feel like that is kind of the type of player that you recruited, or is that kind of that you all something built up together around this team?
Probably a little combination of both. We don't want satisfied people in this program. This program isn't necessarily for everybody. We're going to ask you to keep improving while you're here, and some players may want to arrive and just be themselves, and we're going to ask more of you every single week, every single month, every single year. And so when you're doing that, you're creating I would hope you're creating a toughness level and ability to weather some storms. But we did get lucky to recruit some fierce competitors, and so they do not like losing 1 point, let alone a set. So.
against Texas, looking for obviously even down the stretch in the fifth set. Asia and Brooke and Lizzie and obviously they all made huge plays. Tell me about going into a tournament with kids who know they can rely on each other like that.
I mean, we obviously have our strengths, and everybody knows what those are. But you cannot beat really good teams every time with only your stars. You have to have every player on the floor be able to make a contribution. I'm not talking statistically. I'm talking emotionally, intangibly, all of those things. And you know, I said going into the Texas match, you don't win this match unless third, fourth, fifth option come up with some great plays, and we obviously need everybody.
How much does how much does that remind you of the championship team? What you just said.
I mean, you know, we typically have had teams to be able to score from all sides of the net, and you know, the team in 2000 was good in a different way, but you know, Madison Time could rely on several different people, and I think Cassie throughout the year has found different times and different moments where she's had to rely on several different people. So we're very different than teams in the past, but the way we go about and want to do things that are worthy of winning are very similar to some teams too.
One more. If you were to give, you know, one reason why you think this team can win a national championship this year, what would you say that is?
You know, I just know that every time the whistle blows, there's going to be some body part on the ground trying to survive and win this point for us. And there is no worries about going all out all the time. And so you have to have that, because you may be up huge, you may be down huge, and you have to fight till the bitter end. And there's no doubt this team will fight till the bitter end.
All right, thank you very much.
I mean, you heard Coach talking to everybody here. What does it mean that to have these fans out here and to host this as being one of the top 4 teams?
I mean, BBN always shows out for us, so it's obviously amazing to play at home. There's such an amazing support system that we have here, so I think it's always just home court advantage whenever you get to host, and this is a really cool opportunity for us to host all the way.
You obviously had a memorable SEC tournament win, MVP. What did your all's run in the tournament, especially the Texas match, what did that teach you about the team and yourselves that makes you all confident you can have a deep run?
I think it just shows that we can come back from literally anything. Hey, go Cats! That's BBN for you. Sorry, can you repeat that?
So, obviously, you all had yourself included at a memorable tournament, especially the Texas match. What did the tournament, especially the 5-setter against? We'll get there eventually. What did the Texas and the SEC tournament teach you about the team and make you all confident you can have a deep run?
It just shows how much fight we have in us. We came back so much in that third set to win it, and then obviously the reverse sweep. So I think it's just good, especially playing 3 days in a row really is mentally and physically tough, but I think it only prepares us in the end.
Just from the TV broadcast, looked like you were a little shocked to win MVP. Were you shocked in that moment?
Oh, completely shocked. Molly Bresowitz was like, I see your name on the paper, and I was like, no you don't. I was like, don't say that. You don't see it. So just a truly surreal feeling, but I couldn't have done it without my team.
How's your foot?
It's great. Getting better. Precaution, so we're good.
You know, this team makes this extremely deep. I mean, you also that throughout the tournament, back-to-back days, or, you know, we have to do that again. Just kind of talk about the depth of this team and how it's preparing for this tournament.
I think we just have so much trust in every single person on this team, and we know no matter who Craig throws in is going to be the right person in that moment, and he's always super smart about putting people in whenever we need them, so I think we have trust in him and trust in all the teammates around us.
Molly, one of the reasons they brought the SEC tournament back was to help prepare teams for the NCAA.
Yeah.
Short amount of time left. How do you feel that's prepped you all?
I think just like the NCAA tournament, the SEC is kind of like survival of the fittest, so I think it just really shows that we can't be scared to play our best and give everyone our best. You got to win to keep playing, so we can't underestimate anyone, and we have to take it one game at a time.
This is a new team, I know, but how much does it help you knowing that banner's on the wall, and it has been done by Kentucky?
Wait, sorry.
Does that help you, knowing that it's possible
Yeah.
for Kentucky to win a title? Are there banners up on the wall?
Oh, for sure. I mean, we all have that fight in us. We all want to win it so bad, and we have huge goals to win it, but I think we just can't underestimate anyone, so we're first focused on Wofford and then whoever after that.
What kind of difference does it make to know that you guys are going to be hosting the opening round?
Yeah. Like I said earlier, home court advantage is a huge thing, so it's always amazing to play here, and we didn't want to stop that now, so we get the cool opportunity to play, I think, 4 more games here, so it's just an amazing feeling, and BBN is always great for us. So.
If you were to give one reason why you think this team can win this championship,
I think just the love and passion we have for each other and for the game. We're not only playing for ourselves, we're playing for the people who played before us, and just have so much pride to wear Kentucky. I think that's super special to have in a team, and I think also our fight. So I guess that was more than one thing, but all of those things.
Pretty good.
Your sister's also playing in this tournament.
She is.
How exciting? What are you feeling? Is that exciting for you?
I'm very excited for her. Obviously, I always want to see her succeed. It's kind of funny that she's playing the team I transferred from, so that's kind of funny. And I know my mom texted me that she's going back to Purdue. But no, I'm so excited for her, and I can't wait to see what she does.
seeing the draw that you all had, you're very animated during that entire special there. Were there any surprises that you saw, or did you like your draw as well?
No, I think a great draw. I mean, no matter what draw we were going to have, that's our path, and we can't change anything about it. So we just came into the mindset that whoever we're going to play, that's who we're going to try to beat. So. But I just think this year overall, as volleyball goes, has been a crazy year. I mean, so many cool teams that you haven't seen in the tournament in a while. So, yeah, I'm really excited.
When you transferred here, was this kind of the vision that you saw long term when you first came here?
Yeah, I knew there were so many pieces to this team, and Craig's such a great coach that we could go really far. But honestly, it just came down to the work that we did and the connections we'd made with each other since we've been here since January. And I'm just super excited.
With the fact that you all won the tournament, the SEC tournament, is one thing, but the way you won it, does that give you a little extra boost going into this tournament?
It just builds so much confidence. I mean, that's one of the hardest, we're basically down by 50 in basketball terms, and coming back and winning that, it brings so much confidence to the team, showing our grit, showing that we can rally, and if we play together, that we are unstoppable.
What has you most excited for the fact that Craig kind of said, you all get to sleep in your own bed, you get to play on the court that you all are very familiar with, nothing routine-wise at least changes. So, I mean, what has you most excited just to be here and host leading up to possibly the Elite Eight Final Four?
I mean, BBN has shown up and shown out every single time we've asked them to, and I'm really excited that we get to play in front of them and make it easier for them to come to our games. And also, it just kind of shows how some of our work has paid off in the off-season. Well, not off-season, but regular season. So, yeah, super excited for the girls to be able to play for the BBN a few more times.
Do you have a message for BBN to get them over here this season?
Oh, goodness. Yeah, BBN, we need you. Show up and show out, and let's see if we could do something special.
Molly was visibly stunned when she won that MVP. What did it mean to you all to see her?
Brooklyn and I were talking about this, and we were saying it was like a proud mom moment. I know it's so hard for liberos to get any credit in the volleyball world just because they're not doing the point scoring, but her job is so important. Has such an important role to this team and is such a great leader that it was just so heartwarming for her to get the recognition she deserves.
You've seen in your entire career everywhere you've been, liberos throwing themselves on the floor, throwing themselves out of bounds. And as a hitter, what does it mean to you to see that kind of happen?
I mean, that just makes me want to get the point more and more. If someone else is giving their full effort, then it just is contagious, and everyone else wants to give their full effort. And that's when volleyball games become so fun and really energetic, when everybody is on the same page and giving their 100% effort.
Can you just talk about this experience? It's your senior year, just how grateful you feel or whatever you're feeling this moment.
This year has been one of the best years volleyball wise for me, and just this team is absolutely so special to me. We just click so well off the court and on the court, and I mean, the coaches have been absolutely amazing this year. So yeah, this is better than I've ever dreamed it could be for my senior season.